This is very, very important because a lot of what we've talked about today is reality creation and reality illusion and manipulation and management, being a surfer on reality, what's real, what's not. Those little neurons that are firing in the other OneNote picture. What's real, what's not, can I? Most people believe that there are 3 time frames to reality. There's the past. That's real. That happened in 81, this happened in 91, this happened in the last project that I worked on with this team. That's real, right? Present, we all get that. And hey, we're already talking about the future. We know there's this future, and that's real. We're working on making that real, right? But the reality is, and now we're into the neural programming point of view of reality, there's only 2 time frames to reality. That's what muddles a lot of people up. They don't understand this. So again, as I explain this, argue with me if you wish, challenge it if you wish, bring up an example and say I don't understand how it would apply if you wish, but there's only 2 time frames. First of all, the past isn't real. That's not reality. You may think it's real and the data's real, but the minute you change the software, the minute you change that neuron firing that's recording what that memory meant, what was it really? What was Katrina to me really? Now you've brought the past into what? The present. It's now. And every time you change your software, you're re-recording, rewriting. You don't have to. You may keep a memory stagnant if you wish. But the point is, it's not a fixed memory that you have no control over. One of the greatest expressions in NLP, it's never too late to have a happy childhood. Wow! Because people can tell you what happened to them in their childhood is like it's a fixed memory. Yeah, no, it's not fixed. If you keep running the software and the story that created it, it'll be fixed, but stop it. There's a great tool on that. Bob Newhart. That'll be if we need some humor or wake-up time. Someone keep that in the back of your mind. If you were lagging and you say, hey, I want to know that stop it tool. That's a great fun tool. But the past is always in the present. Always. It's never in the past. The future is not in the future. It's always in the present. Why? Because in order for the future to be real, you must do what? You have to do it now. So you can go into the future, see the future you, grab a future thought or vision and bring it back to today and do it, and now the future is now. That's the biggest, this is one of the biggest, most harmful, by the way, when you use the flip of this. We call this time travel, which is one of the reasons why I like this as a fun little slide for it. People time travel into a future where they've solved their problems. Therefore, because it's going to be fixed in the future, what do they do with their problem in today? Nothing. They accept it. It's good. I'll stop smoking in my future. Think about it. If as you puffed a cigarette, you looked down and this tumor was coming out of your chest, and you put the cigarette down and the tumor got smaller, and you picked the cigarette up and the tumor, who would smoke? Anybody? Yeah, again, there's a few, but yeah, no. We can delay consequences of current behavior to the future and say, well, I'll fix it in the future. We time travel. So the future is not real. The future comes back to now. So now is now. That's one of the time frames. The other time frame in this story is told by a friend of mine living in Mexico, and he needed a piece of paper from the bureaucracy. So he went to the bureaucracy and he said, hey, here's my money. Can I have this permit? And they go, oh, mañana, senor. He goes, oh, okay. Comes back the next day. Here's my money. Here's my pay. Ah, mañana, senor. Like, okay, tomorrow. Goes in the third day. Here's my money. I want my permit. They go, mañana. He goes, hey, I speak Spanish. Mañana means? And they go, oh, gringo, that's your mistake. It kind of sort of does, but it doesn't really. What it really means is not today. Not today. So when we think about our greatness, when we think about potentiality, when we think about our dreams, when we think about things that we want, you'll either do them in the now. Past and future are not real. They're not part of reality. You'll do it now, or you'll do it not now. So this goes along. This is always coupled with, and you'll have fun with this. Don't you love my tools? This is a Chinese fortune cookie game. How many of you have played the Chinese fortune cookie game? When you go and get your fortune and it says, you will have great opportunities. What's the 2 words that you always append? In bed. And you laugh. You talk, ah, ha, ha. If you ever want to have a programming conversation with someone, a team, a loved one that you care about, and for every important sentence, not the fluff, not the blah, 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 blah part, but the real sentence. No, we're not going to do that. Or I think this is better. Or the real sentences. And in a staff meeting, there's maybe 10 of them. 10 real sentences. The rest of them are noise. And at the end of the sentence, you put now or not now. Wait till you watch what you are saying in a conversation with somebody that you think you're doing something important and meaning something. Blah, 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 blah. And you have to say now or not now? Well, I'm going to call somebody now. Okay, I'm showering. Oh, the music's playing, singing. I'm Lisa. She's better looking, of course. I have no hair to wash. That's me just a washer I scrub on my head. And going, I'm really in. I'm going to call somebody now or not now. And you'll have a real interesting conversation with yourself or someone else. I think we should do this with this customer. Now or not now? I think that this is a great thing. Now or not now? It will shift. It's embedded in the sentence. You're used to I think blah, 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 and everybody goes ooh, he's brilliant, she's brilliant, or people go, well, I don't know if that's brilliant or not. And they'll think what they think, but now if you say now or not now, everything changes. Am I going to do this now? Am I going to bring this into reality? Am I going to create this now? Or, yeah, not now. Why? Because I'm afraid of this, or I can't do that, or I need more information, or we've given you a ton of tools to be able to understand that.